My mom wants me to ask you what is good for a round-faced man.
Face framing layers. It helps slim out the face.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Hi, welcome to the I Don't Understand podcast. I'm Sam Fickman.
Welcome to the I Don't Understand podcast, the new standard for masculinity. My name is Sam Fickman, the new standard for masculinity. Have you seen Tenet?
Never.
People are always like, I didn't like it, I couldn't understand it. I don't understand anything happening in this movie. I don't want to understand, and I love it. It's got good energy. That's all you need. I don't even understand what's going on.
Wait, who's this guy? Wait, which guy was that? Wait, who is that guy? Wait, who is this guy?
She is the owner of TFO Salon, Jennifer LeGrop. Who has the worst hair in Hollywood? Sam.
Machine Gun Kelly.
What's wrong with it?
Because he's like straight broccoli. He's like straight haired broccoli.
Do people ever come in and ask for like making me look like anime?
The Dragon Ball Z guy.
That sounds cool though. Hair is important. It's on our heads. It's what keeps us from God if you think about it. If I walked in with Bart Simpson photo, would you be able to make sense of that?
Let's see what we can do here.
I want my hair to be little triangles. There's just so many things in life I don't understand. I don't understand my own last name. Sounds a bit too much like fucks men. What's going on with that? Fucks men.
Maybe.
And kids in middle school figured that one out pretty quick. They go, your name's what? I go, Fickman. I gotta say that name out loud. I tell people that name. You know, when it's your name, you have to tell people. And you go, Fickman, and they go, and they process it. You watch them process it. I go F-I-C-K, and they're like, well, that sounds like fuck. And then I go M-A-N, and they go, well, that sounds like man. And I don't blame them. Life is hard enough. Why did that have to happen to me? I don't understand what's going on at the doctor. I went to the doctor the other day. They gave me too many rules. Before I went to the doctor, he goes, okay, but by the way, you're not allowed to ask him this, or it's going to be more money. This is a very specific engagement right now with the doctor. You're allowed to talk about this, but if you ask about this and this, it becomes a different conversation, and that's more money. So I ended up not asking him anything, and I still don't feel good. It was $537,000? That seemed steep, I thought.
That checks out.
I don't understand where to put anything anymore. Okay, I have a drawer where I put all my bullshit. Does everybody have like that drawer where you put everything? You know about this drawer? Do you have a drawer like that?
I do have a drawer.
I have a drawer where I put everything. That drawer is full now. What am I gonna do? I'm losing my mind. I don't know where to put anything. I don't understand my targeted ads online. I appreciate them. I like to be sold. Sell me. So I go to look for it because I want to buy this DVD, and I see that it costs on Amazon $32.99. That's just way too much money. I can't afford that for a DVD. I shouldn't buy a DVD anyway, so never mind. I'm not buying this. Good. So I go about my life, and you know how these ads work. You're just going about your life, and you'll see, oh, that thing I looked up. Oh, there it is again. Oh, there's the holdovers again. Oh, okay. I click on it, and it's more money? It's $35.99. It's more money than it was on Amazon where I didn't want it because it was too expensive. I didn't like it where it was supposed to be for cheaper, and now I'm in it somewhere else and they're like, hey, we got it over here for more. Meanwhile, it's creepy. I stopped thinking about this. I made the decision I don't want to buy this, but the internet kept thinking about it for me. If it was a good deal, okay, the internet's hooking me up. That makes sense. But hey, over here for more, it seems... Well, I'm not going to buy it. Frankly, I'm not going to buy it.
I don't understand.
I might be a robot. I keep failing CAPTCHA. I don't understand time. Why are we made to be aware of concepts like billions of years? We know that the world was created billions of years ago. We know that billions of years can happen.
And to be alive for, we only get like 80. Maybe 80. Maybe 80.
Who came up with this? I'm not happy.
And have you been around old people? That's not good. We're not even good for that long.
Why? If you understand that, please come on. Here's the premise of the podcast. I don't understand anything. Pudding, I don't understand what's going on with pudding. Sometimes it's creamy and sometimes it's plum. And I want to put that shit in the trash. And if you understand any of these things, come on and explain them to me because I'm open. I love when somebody understands something. If you understand time, if you understand where I should put things, come on and help me. I'm just the man asking for help. Humbly, my hat in my hand. Please help me.
We're gonna just do a little adjustment right here from your hat hair. Yes, there we go.
In 8th grade, Jennifer was nice and cool about me wearing my shirt the whole time at a water park. And we've been very good friends ever since. You can trust a person like that. That's a lifelong friend. I'm going to wear this shirt. She nodded. She looked at me in the eye. She said, "That's fine. Thank you."
That sounds
Jennifer,
correct.
thank you. We might even have a photo of it.
I have it. I have
That photo.
I do.
Do you remember the 8th grade water
Yes,
park?
yes.
I wore this shirt, and a lot of the fellas were like, "Hey, take it off." And I was like, "Hey, why? You want to see me? Your shirt looks so bad." I'm a very firm believer in wearing a shirt when you swim. It's called a wicking shirt. You wear it, it's comfortable, and it's for you don't want to get skin cancer.
Exactly.
And that's really the only reason. There's no other real reason why you wear a shirt except for you want to protect your body from the sun. It's nothing else. It's nothing to do with any issues with your self-esteem. People think it's a body thing. Every man should wear a shirt in the pool. It's normal. In fact, it's weirder to take your shirt off. I'm trying to look at all that.
You know, I feel like in the everyday rat race, it's good to just escape and do something for yourself that makes you feel amazing.
Why are we always racing these rats? TFO has been called wheelchair accessible. And they take walk-ins. Has Christopher ever come in? Caroline C calls it super easy and convenient to book. They're open Tuesday through Saturday. They won Best Hair Salon. Not Monday, not Sunday. Your hair sorry about your hair those days. What's going on? Is it a Jesus thing for Sunday? Ryan D calls them the best haircuts of his life.
Wow.
What is haircutting? How do you do it? Compare it to something that I
You know, geometry.
No, compared to something dumber. Jennifer has been called one of the elusive stylists that can really manage a curl. I would ask for your secret, but I don't feel like you should give it away.
No, I won't. Come see me and find out.
I can't manage a curl or anything in my life.
You can. That's why you see me.
How long did it take to perfect the curl?
I feel like the day that I think I've perfected it is the day that I stop growing. There's always going to be tips and tricks to learn.
Oh, you are like a Jiro Dreams of Sushi who like every day you get better.
100%, yes.
Do you ever get the sense that somebody doesn't want to talk? Or for your salon specifically, they're
No,
talking. Y'all are
yeah,
talking. What are the girls talking about
no,
these days?
everything.
What's going on in the barbershop?
You know, that's what happens at the salon stays at the salon.
Give me a glimpse. When did you first get into haircutting?
When I realized I wasn't flexible enough to be a stripper.
Was that what the original game plan was?
You know, there's always chasing the money is what I felt like I wanted to do. And I honestly got into working for like the stock market. Do you remember that whole era?
1929, the crash. That was you.
That was me.
Oh, that was when you did it.
Started doing that, but then I was just like, this is not the right way to chase money. Like, I need to enjoy my job. Like, I wanted to be like Robin Hood and like steal from the rich and like give to the poor.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is not the life I want.
What was the most stressful thing about that world?
The men.
That will be an ongoing theme. Jennifer, you own your own business.
I do.
What's that like?
It's exhausting.
When did you start your own business?
We opened February 1st, 2020.
The week before COVID.
Literally, I was open for 6 weeks and then I was shut down for like 3 months. It was really exactly what I imagined.
Was that annoying?
Yes, I had spent a year building it and like I was so excited. I had like 7 stylists and we were ready to just like conquer the world. And then COVID hit and I came back with 2 people, me and one other person.
You're sort of like Snow White and the 7 stylists.
Yes.
That was dumb.
That rug was just...
How do you build a customer base during COVID?
You just sit up there and you wait. And if you just got one person that day, it was a good day.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's cool as hell.
So I, just did what I could. And I would do these little like kits where I would put like color and developer in a little bag and like clients would come pick it up.
Were you ever worried that you would have to close right after opening, grand closing kind of deal? Or were you just like, no, we're doing this?
No, yeah, I think that's what separates me from like
Me?
the percent. Yeah. It's like it's sink or swim and it's always swim. There's nothing else.
So you didn't even, that's awesome. What's it like to be a boss?
Feels good.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I love having my boss, but that's my specific situation. Many people I hear don't. So it's cool that you are your own boss.
Yeah.
You have employees.
That's right.
What's the most believable way for an employee to say they're sick to get a sick day? to sound sick or to not sound sick? How sick do you have to sound to believably get a sick day out here?
There's no sick days when you're a boss.
No, for the employee, I mean.
Oh, God.
Pretend I work for you and I'm calling. Ring, ring, ring. Ring, ring, ring.
Hi.
Hey Jennifer, what's up? I know I'm booked to do the haircuts from 2 to 5 today. My ass hurts really bad. I don't think I could come in. Do I have to get somebody to cover, or do I just not come in? What's the vibe?
Put a mask on. I'll see you in an hour.
No, it's my ass. It's in my ass.
Okay, that's how the boss handles it. Are you worried the robots are going to start cutting hair?
You know, I would employ one.
Would you employ a robot?
I would. I would employ a robot.
Now, what if the robot got crazy with the scissors and went killing Rampage? Would that be bad for the company?
Yeah, I'd say at that point I'd probably have to shut it down.
Have you ever had to fire somebody?
Yes, I have.
What's that like?
Devastating.
How do you do it? Pretend you have to fire me. Fire my ass. I deserve it.
I've deleted your profile. You can no longer have access to any of your clients.
You've deleted my profile?
That's right. You're gone.
This is a Philip K. Dick novel. I don't exist anymore.
You've been deleted from the system.
I've been deleted from here?
Yeah. You know, you can teach talent, but if they are, you know, not like a team player, you know, they're not like, there's chores that come with being a stylist. Towels, bowls, sweeping. So if you don't want to be a team player, then it's not
A
going to
lot
work.
of sweeping.
Because your mom don't work at the salon.
Are you ever icked? You're not icked by hair, all that hair on the ground.
No, it doesn't bother me.
You see money. When that hair is falling, you just see money on the floor, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
But when you're holding those scissors, what's going through your mind?
Don't cut your finger. Don't cut your finger.
Yeah. Now, if you make a mistake and you cover it, is that a thing you're like, they won't notice?
No, God, no.
Well, I wouldn't.
No, well,
I mean, I would. Don't do it.
no mistakes are allowed. It doesn't matter how many years I've been doing hair. I always cross-check my own work.
How did they teach you to cut hair?
With mannequins.
Really?
Yeah, we get mannequins in school.
Oh, okay. So you weren't. So okay, you went to the school for it.
Yes, because you technically can't cut hair without a license. So I
You
just
could
had
do
to
whatever
get
you want,
license.
really. You get scissors.
But I never did.
Are you cutting hair illegal? She's doing illegal haircuts. We got her, folks.
That's a felony.
He's got a gun!
Get your scissors and your shampoo and reach for the blue juice. What is that blue stuff? Is that you?
Blue stuff.
Is that still happening? Barbers have that blue shit that they put their combs in?
Barbicide?
Are you?
Of course it is.
What is that?
That's stuff to disinfect your tools.
Why is it blue?
You know, I don't know.
Should I drink it?
Only if you don't value your life.
I guess I won't drink it. Are there training scissors you start with, or is it like full-on scissors, sharp?
Full-on.
Are people cutting their fingers?
Yeah.
How have you cut your fingers before?
Yeah, I literally have cuts on my finger from
But as a good haircut, what are they called? Stylist? Haircutter?
stylist, yes.
As a good stylist, you have cuts on your fingers. That's like mark of the trade.
That's
though.
right. I had one stylist, she was working on a mannequin and she dropped her shears and she thought like, oh, let me catch it. So she catches it in her legs and it just dived right in there and she had to go to the emergency room.
Wait, that's the scariest story I've ever heard. What are you talking about? The scissors went where?
Into her thigh.
Oh, in her thigh.
Because you know, like when you drop something and you
That's
think that
how I get the thigh?
you want to, catch it really quick.
Yes.
So she dropped
Oh,
her
no, I know
shears
that.
when she was, and I guess her instinct was to catch
sure.
it so it doesn't hit
Yeah,
the floor. 'Cause
human
they're very
instinct.
expensive.
Are they?
Yeah.
I'm interested.
I want you to guess. Tell me what you think a pair of shears cost.
Now, when we say shears, you just mean scissors? Or
We don't call them scissors.
Why not? But okay. Shears.
Shears.
I want to ask. I'm on your territory here. I want to be respectful.
Thank you.
Shears.
Shears.
I think for a pair of shears,
Can't wait.
and it's gonna probably be more than I think.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna say $100. How about this? Wrong. You get it now.
Wrong.
Oh, wrong.
Yeah. Another guess.
500?
Wrong.
So I just recently purchased a new pair of shears and they were $1,800.
How long does a pair of shears last? Do I not say pair of shears? How long do shears last?
Well, so a lot of times who you purchase it from, they give you like a sharpening like contract, so they come and sharpen it whenever you need, so they last you a long time.
The shear gets
The shear
there has
guy.
a specific guy who comes
Yes.
to like a pool
There's a
guy.
little shear guy. Yep.
Is it like it's like a samurai sword
Yes.
that you get your specific one, and then
Yes.
like the old master comes to
Yep.
sharpen it?
Uh-huh.
I don't know if that's what
Yep.
happens in samurai.
Yep. He does.
That's interesting. But everybody's hair cut with the shears, and then you put it in that blue shit, and then it cleans it.
Okay, so you don't put your shears in the blue shit.
Shears don't go in the blue.
No, you can like spray them with like other disinfectant.
Oh, the shears get a special thing.
Yes, like combs and like brushes. You put that in the blue shit.
Now, how often are you sharpening the shears?
Depends on how often you're cutting. If you're a pretty, consistent cutter, then,
How sharp are the shears?
they're really sharp. They're super sharp.
Have you ever cut your finger on the shears and then bled all over the patient? I don't understand what happened here on the night of June 12th, 2013. I took this photo, and these are my feet. This is actually one of my feet. This is my foot in the past. And I did a reflection thing, and okay, yes, I was on mushrooms when I did this, but I was finding faces in this thing. But look, he has a real energy here, and he looks like he has like antlers that are my feet. Looks like his chest, which has some energy, and then go up here, and look, there's little faces in here. I shouldn't have said I was on mushrooms when I discovered this, but it did happen to, it helped me notice it. It certainly helped point it out. I'm still a little concerned. Do you ever, okay, give me some crazy stories. I gotta hear some crazy salon stories.
There is some crazy salon stories. We're talking about what happened last night, what's going to happen the next night.
Is there a lot of gossip going on there?
Lots of gossip,
Is everyone hooking up with everyone simply?
literally.
Simply everyone's hooking up with it. It's not like that.
No,
though, is it?
no, we're not that
No,
cool.
no.
We're in Meyerland.
Meyerland, next to the bagel shop.
That's right. I have crazy stories, whether it's being in a brick and mortar business and the things that happen with owning a brick and mortar and seeing what happens in the outside world.
Rick and Morty?
Like I have an actual like building that I work out of. So like the locals, there was one time I came to work and some man dropped his pants and pooped right in front of my door.
What? Oh wait. Oh no. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So, there's like when owning a business, you have to worry about the public as well.
He pooped inside the establishment or outside of it?
Outside of the establishment.
And if it's outside of the establishment, is it yours to clean up or is it more of a?
Call the landlord at that point.
So we'll eat the landlords, but after they clean the shit up after. Okay.
Yeah.
We are eating the landlords.
Yes.
I'm eating my landlord.
Yes.
I don't give a shit. I'm eating them.
Yes. Yes.
I'm eating him. That's been decided. When I'm going to eat him, we'll figure out once he handles whatever needs to be handled.
Yeah. So when we first opened, this was like in the beginning. So, we also offer waxing. And so this gentleman came in and he wanted an eyebrow wax, which we would think no problems. My stylist walks him into the room and he sits down on the table and she's like, I'll be right back. And she comes back into the room. This man is naked with what looks to be his own personal cocktail napkin that he has brought from his house laying right over his business. So she opens the door and she's like, oh, shuts it back and comes and gets me.
Mhm.
So then she's explaining to me and I'm having to like comprehend the fact that there was a naked man in my wax room with a home brought in like where did you even get that cocktail napkin from?
Was he doing
sir?
irony with the cocktail? Because it's covering a word that's similar.
Yes.
Was he doing wordplay?
Yeah, something it's crazy. So I had to like open
No,
up
I think that's normal.
the cocktail napkin. I had
That's the crazy part.
I literally opened up the door and I was like, why am I looking at your dick, buddy?
Well, yeah, that's the illegal part.
Yes.
Police are called, or
I shouldn't have looked at a penis today.
No, nobody should have.
So I was like, get off the table, put your clothes on, get out of here. And he literally was like, well, I thought I could add on a Brazilian. Get you and your cocktail napkin out of my salon, sir.
Did he do a little magic trick where he's like, and they just vanished? It's cocktail napkin.
Cocktail
Who
napkin.
came up with that word? Cock and tail? What was that about? What were they thinking? It was on their mind. We got these napkins. I guess it was the drink first. This is delicious. Was there a demon in my foot? And
If you think you understand stuff like this, DM me, sampickman@gmail.com. And doesn't this kind of, it looks weird, right? It looks kind of like a little penis up here. It looks very demonic, okay? It's very demonic. And the mushrooms didn't help.
I had this lady come in. At the end of the haircut, normally you pay, but she just all of a sudden told me that she wasn't able to pay, and then she wanted to offer me a piece of paper in exchange that like she had drawn on and was like, this may be worth some money someday, so please have this piece of paper. So that was like, I was like, well, just please don't ever come back here again, because
You're crazy.
you're crazy and I prefer money.
Or was she a
because
genius?
that paper doesn't pay my bills.
And her name was Pablo Picasso. And here's actually that drawing, and it's just Guernica. You should have taken that. It's about the Spanish Civil War. Meanwhile, what's going on with that horse with the sword through its mouth? That's scary. I don't understand that. I don't understand Guernica. I love it though. I love things I don't understand. I could look at Guernica all day. They got a horse with a sword in its mouth and a bull that's half of a bull coming out of a man. Who would come up with such a thing? Do I need to understand any of that? No. Do I enjoy looking at it? Yes. It's good to not understand. Stop trying to understand so much. But then again, the premise is I'm trying to understand. Don't listen to me. Are you offended as my hairstylist that I chose to wear a hat for my podcast persona brand?
No, I'm here for the branding moment.
Yeah, you got a brand. I've pitched to you that your company could use your hair would look better on our floor.
I like that.
Sort of sexual.
Actually, I love that. Why haven't you told me that before?
I
We've
did
been
tell
friends
you.
for a long time.
I told it to
When?
you during a haircut.
Like, where's the follow-up?
I got 3 cameras on me
Where's
right
the
now.
follow-up? Where's the follow-up?
TFO, your hair
Sam
would look better.
Fucksman. Where's the follow-up?
Why is that my last name? What are your thoughts on hair replacement surgery? Men who get surgically. What are your thoughts on hair replacement surgery?
Yeah, your body, your choice. I'm here for it.
How does it look though? Are we judging these people, or are we like?
No.
Well,
Do it.
So the hair people, you don't care. Hair is hair.
No, hair is hair. If you feel better doing it, do it.
But what if they sometimes take the hair from your butt and put it on your head?
Yeah.
Is that gross for you to have
No.
to cut? You don't mind that?
Don't mind it. I've seen a lot worse.
Do they warn you like this is actually hair from my butt? Watch out.
It would probably be like challenge accepted. Let's party.
Okay, but they're not upfront about that.
No. Would you?
I would maybe feel guilty that I never told you. If this was, I would be like, she should probably know where this hair is coming from.
But still, would you?
No, and I haven't
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah.
Can you always tell? Are you a hair expert in the sense that you could tell what a guy's got a wig, he's got a toupee, he's got a whatever they do?
Yeah.
You could tell.
Yeah.
You got the eye for it?
Yeah.
You got the gift.
Yeah. A lot of years.
And so when you watch like something like the Golden Globes or the news and look at our politicians and you see them and you say, this man spends a lot of time dyeing his hair.
That's correct.
Why are these like 60-year-old guys always trying to look like a little boys?
Yeah. Age gracefully, silver fox it. But again, your choice, your body, your choice.
No, you know what? It's going to be my choice in a second because I'm tired of seeing this dark hair on like 60, 70-year-old men. Your body, my choice. Yeah. Men.
You're not fooling anyone.
I remember when I was a little boy and I still want to look at it like that. Why? Psychologically, why? Psychologically, why?
That's a good question. Let's unpack that. I would say that he's probably still rocking it natural.
Natural.
Yeah.
So it's not so rare.
Yeah.
So I'm just being judgmental?
Yeah, I think you have like some insecurity there that you need to work through.
Oh.
Ask her to explain why. Well, I guess she did.
I'm going to go gray one day and bald probably, and I'm going to be fine with it, right?
Yeah.
That's a good thing to do. A good.
Yeah. Yeah. But I'll make it easy for you.
Thank you.
I promise.
You'll make.
I'll make the transition
I have.
smooth.
I've been told that you get your hair from your mother's father,
Yes.
and he is bald as hell.
Yeah. It's gonna happen.
And you're going to hold my hand through it?
I will.
I'm going to be a little scared.
I know, but I'll walk you through it. I got some tips and tricks.
Should I get the butt hair?
I mean,
Okay, we'll think about that.
we'll think about it. We'll marinate on that. Let's shelf that.
Which decade of the 20th century, we'll keep it there, which decade had the best hairstyle?
I mean, I love the 80s. But, okay, at the
Oh, that's controversial.
why?
Well, because they all look insane.
But think about it. It's 2025, right? How many of the pop culture references are we following now are from the 70s and the 80s? All the hair, the shag, the mullet, that
back.
did not start. It's back. It's back. So if I were to tell you some era in the 20th century, it's all a mimic of what was happening in the 80s.
Is that because everything that's bad wins out in the end?
100%.
Because like the mullet is not a good haircut.
What? The mullet is so
Oh,
good.
controversial. Oh, never
love
mind.
mullet.
I grew up. I'm racist.
We grew up with Inky Breaky Heart.
Who did that?
Mullet. Don't break my heart. My achy breaky heart. Billy Ray Cyrus, that's his name.
You can tell my lips to tell my fingertips.
What's the most common mistake a guy like me or any guy will make when they're trying to style themselves?
Overwashing. I feel like guys like overwash and then their hair gets like really dry and it's like not easy to manage and that there's just like too much, or like the latter of the two, you don't wash enough and there's like too much buildup, so you're not able to like really like get it how you want it to be. And then I also think that guys should not fear blow dryers. Like, you know,
Guys should not.
fear blow dryers. Blow
Do
dryers
not
are
fear
just
the blow
hard.
dryer.
Yeah, it's blow dryer.
What did I say?
I don't know. I thought I went R-rated there for a moment.
Is there a thing that guys don't like blow dryers because there's like a feminine kind of thing
Yeah,
about
I feel
them?
like it's like they think women should use blow dryers. Like,
But it's just air.
intimidated by them.
Guys, is it gay to make your hair hot? No, yes, I agree. I couldn't agree more. How do you hide a receding hairline? Other than a hat, a show where you have a hat.
The best way to hide a receding hairline is switch your part. If you throw the part the other way, you can hide it and give your other side a break, so that way it's not as receding.
How many times a week am I shampooing? Should I be?
Twice.
Twice a whole week?
Twice a whole week.
What about me? I'm doing it every day.
We've already had this conversation.
But does it depend on the hair?
I told you, stop doing that. You're going to be thinning.
I need to be thinning
Put that on
somewhere.
record. Don't wash your hair that much. You're going to thin.
Twice is way less than I do it. If I'm doing it every day, that's like 5 times less a week. So
I know, but those wonderful natural oils that are on your hair, like, you know,
I'm a very greasy, sweaty man, though. I need to get rid of some of that shit.
something tells me that I don't believe that.
No, I am greasy and sweaty.
What are you doing?
Existing. Sometimes just breathing, I sweat.
Did you know your body naturally will produce the oil depending on how dry you make it? So if you're, you know, relieving it of all the oils is going to overproduce to compensate for how dry you make it from shampooing it every single day.
Shampooing dries it,
Yes.
and drying is bad.
Yes.
Because
drying makes it more fragile, more split endy, you know.
what is it?
receding
What is a split
hairline.
end? I've heard of those. What is that?
It's like, you know, where the cuticle starts to break and then it just like travels up and up and up and up and up. That's
What's
why you
a
have
cuticle?
to. You're a
You're a
cuticle.
cuticle. What is one?
It's your hair strand.
Oh,
Yeah.
what is hair?
What is hair?
Like literally, what is this
It's
shit?
dead or something.
Is it dead
It's
skin?
dead.
What is
no,
this?
it's not skin.
Is it dead skin that didn't
No.
happen? That skin and it. What is it?
I don't know. It's just hair. That's a good question.
Do you ever look at it and you're like, what am I touching?
Oh God, no! But it holds all your secrets, and I always say you can lie to anyone except for your mom and your hairstylist. I know your secrets.
What's the.
But they'll come in and be like, I don't smoke cigarettes. You smell cigarettes. The second my blow dryer hits your hair, it smells like nothing but a pack of marbles.
Yeah.
You smoke cigarettes.
Have you ever had a chef get a haircut and you took his chef hat off and you saw a little rat underneath?
No, thank God I haven't.
Well, that would scare me.
But I have seen a little head cheese, if you know what I mean.
That's gross. What's the grossest shit you see in people's heads? What's the worst thing to do right before getting a haircut?
I guess I could really go many different ways. The worst thing. I mean, some people show up dirty, but it doesn't really bother me.
You don't get bothered by that.
No, because I'm gonna wash you anyways.
Mm.
Yeah. So the worst thing would probably be like, no, there's nothing I can. I'll take. I love a challenge.
Yeah.
Come butt hair and all, I'll do it.
I'm a challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are a challenge.
Do you think that?
No, not at all. You're like in and out. You're so easy.
With the hair.
Yeah.
What about as a person? You've known me for nigh on 20-something years.
You are a challenge.
Have you ever been mad at me before?
No.
Not once.
No, like a little mad.
What did I do?
Baby mad.
No, but you can't.
You want to talk about it?
Yeah, go on.
You want to talk about
Oh,
it?
shit, go ahead. yeah, I would love to.
Well, you.
We live in a twilight world.
No friends, it does.
I'm disappointed in you.
So you've never been mad at me before. And then we cut to this where I'm like, that's pretty cool. A whole friendship where you've never been mad at me. Did you walk me through starting a business?
So it just starts with a dream. I honestly think that I was successful because I didn't believe in failing. Some people, I think they get like choked up during the process, and I just was like, I don't have any other choice. I'm literally like, if I had an autobiography, it would literally be titled like, started from the bottom, now I'm here. You know, like I didn't.
Drake would sue your ass into oblivion.
Well, at this point, there's no worse that could, really be said about Drake publicly.
We like Drake here. Fuck Kendrick. He was too mean to Drake. Not like us.
What about those other weird allegations against him?
Oh well, those I don't
Like
I don't know.
you're gonna
Drake.
stand beside, you're gonna stand behind him?
I don't never
Is
met the
he
man.
from Houston?
Never met Aubrey in my life. Never partied with him. Never even been to Toronto. Speak on it. How do you start your own business?
All right. Well, first of all, it'd be better if I was a white man. Should I not say that?
You could say it,
Okay, perfect.
but
because-
I am a white man and I'm gonna cut it because I don't want any of us to get in trouble.
Yeah. So I personally struggled a lot with actually getting a loan from a bank because I didn't have collateral. I don't own a home, and my car was really my only collateral. It wasn't enough. So I was denied. Even though I had a business plan, I tell you, I had like a 35-page business plan. I went into 7 different banks. They never even asked to look at it. They just completely denied me. It just wasn't enough. So I went and got a realtor, showed me the place. I went for it. I was able to get a loan from the landlord. They call it allowance. They just basically invest in your business for the payout. So I encourage anyone who's trying to start their own business, especially in a brick and mortar, you can ask your landlord, that is negotiable, for them to invest in your business and give you that allowance. So don't be afraid to ask. And that's my biggest advice. You can also get small business loans through things like Square.
Square is what now?
Have you seen Square? It's like a
Triangle I've
processing system.
seen.
Yeah, it's
Rectangle and circle.
Yeah.
Square.
It's the processing system at most places that you go to. You see when you check out,
Yeah.
it's like that
Oh, okay.
system,
Okay.
So
They give you money?
they give you money. A lot of these processing systems, they will support your business. There might be small, 10,000, 15,000, but it makes a big difference.
And you pay them back, sort of thing?
Yeah, so as you make transactions, they take money from the transactions. So they take a little off
gotcha.
the top.
Oh, okay.
So it's nice. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
it
like
was
Shark Tank.
It's like Shark Tank? What does that even mean? It's not the same at all. That was dumb. Am I dumb? She's talking about business. I could just talk about TV. That's all I know. I can only relate it to a TV show. Oh yeah, it's like Rocco's Modern Life.
I don't understand.
Do you have any more knowledge you would like to share about this industry? I mean, this is a very specific industry that you're an
Yeah.
expert at. Do you have any tips of the trade, or do you want to keep them all to yourself because it's business?
I feel like stick to your boundaries and make sure that you know what you want from your business, your experience, what the goal is, what your plans are. I think that boundaries is something that I am learning the most, especially as we evolve each year. Each year we, try and do something different and do something better, instead of just staying stagnant and everything like that. So anything in the industry, again, as soon as you stop learning is when you stop growing. Yeah, for anyone who's trying to open up your own business, the best advice I can give you is as cheesy as it sounds, don't think that failure is an option, because that will trip you up more than anything.
Jennifer, thank you so much for being here. Has this been good?
Yes, I feel
like
like I
this?
should do ASMR on this. Have you seen
Oh,
that?
yes.
Have you
Wait,
seen
that would actually-
I love it. I love that stuff.
Should we accidentally get a bunch of views and you just do that?
I'm so into it.
Should this just be your ASMR channel?
Don't throw me with a good time.
I'm going to threaten you with a good time right now and ask you some questions that I
ready.
think will have us all having a good time. Time for a little bit of a game show. That actually leads into our little game show. Time for a game show. It's game show time. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to play our first installment of Keep or Cut, where we look at the haircuts of the time and we decide whether or not in 2025 we will be keeping them or cutting them. When we say cut, we mean we're not going to get these haircuts anymore. And when we say keep, we mean we will keep getting these haircuts. Fashion decisions from our expert hairstylist. You are the show's hairstylist now.
I am.
Yeah.
It's an honor.
The official hairstylist of I Don't Understand. Do you want that title?
I do.
It's yours. Bobs.
Keep.
Textured layers.
Keep.
Pixie cut.
Keep.
Curtain bangs.
Keep.
Wolf cut.
Keep.
Broccoli hair.
Cut.
Now, this is culturally insensitive to our Gen Z viewers. You're telling them to no more broccoli hair?
Grow up.
What is this trend with the broccoli hair?
Grow up.
Do you see it a lot in your salon?
All the time.
What do you tell them?
Would you like it tapered or the same?
Adrian Brody.
Oh. No.
Why?
He looks like a pineapple.
You don't want to look like a pineapple.
No.
Is that an industry term for the bad haircut? We got a real pineapple head coming in
Yeah,
here.
we do say, but yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why we love fruits and vegetables when we describe people's hair.
Cub cut.
What?
Cub cut. Cub cut.
I'm sorry, can you use that as a sentence? We're just gonna say cut because I don't know what the hell that is. Yeah.
Who's
and
the current king of hair?
I would say Bradley Cooper.
Is his hair real?
That's to be determined.
But it could still be good even though it's very fake?
It's like slightly curly, but it's like not. And he can like rock it short and rock it long. It's like he's someone that I mention a lot when guys come in and they're like, "What should I do?" And I said Bradley Cooper or American Psycho. Christian Bale gets him every time. It's the gentleman's haircut. It's a win-win. Sure to get laid with it.
The American Psycho haircut?
Yes.
Okay.
What about the wispy pixie?
What about Wispy Pixie?
Keep.
Keep? What about a wavy shag?
Keep. That's
What is
basically
it?
a wolf.
What? I don't know what any
That's
of
a
these
wolf
are.
cut.
Am I dumb for not knowing what any of these are? It's
No.
like a language. I just don't speak it.
No, I call that job security.
You give me the best haircuts.
Yeah,
you
it's like
truly
you are
do.
handsome.
It's not just because you're my friend. It is. I'm thankful that I have such a talented friend like you. You're incredibly talented.
Thank you.
Wait
But
a
I
second.
also just like have the talent because I'm that talented.
I just had a thought. Who cuts your hair?
I have that my girls at this shop. Shout out to TT who did my hair tonight. Oh,
Your hair looks amazing. Thank you, TT.
TT.
Shout out TT. Thank you so much, Jennifer. You're one of my
love
best
you.
friends in the world. You're the only person who I would trust with a razor blade at my throat. I come to you for haircut, and you give me haircut that I love, and it makes it so I don't have to worry about how to do it, or you take that off my plate in life.
It's
That's-
an honor.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for cutting my hair. Everyone should go to TFO Salon. And they're the best in Meyerland. You get to eat a bagel at the bagel shop next door, and then you get the best haircut of your life. You make some friends. You offer drinks. It's a good vibe.
Yeah, it's a vibe.
Just don't shit outside. Just don't poop outside, because then
Please.
the landlord has to clean it up,
Yep.
and we're gonna eat the landlords, as we've already discussed. Speaking of eating, folks, tonight we're gonna wrap it up with a little treat. One of our best friends, Brian, made a very okay, I'm not gonna do that. Well, tonight, folks, we're gonna end it with a little. One of our best friends, Brian, moved to Australia. We have a friend.
Australia.
Yeah, why did he do that? I don't know. One of our best friends, Brian, moved to Australia with his family to Perth, which is technically as far from Houston as possible on Earth. So he got away from us pretty far, Brian. So as a little treat, we're going to eat one of their nation's most famous yeast extracts, Vegemite.
Oh, God.
Or you don't have to.
No, I'm going to do it.
You're going to do it?
Yeah, hell yeah, we're doing it.
So I've been hearing all my life that Vegemite is the most famous thing in Australia. So my whole life I've been sort of scared and curious what this tastes like. And for Brian, to honor him and the koala bears down there, kangaroos, all of you watching, this is for you. All right, so how do we eat it?
No, just dip it in there.
Dip?
Balls deep.
So on the first smell, Vegemite, yeah, it smells salty. You said this was going to be a salty
It's
experience.
very salty experience.
My fingerprints are on it.
That's a lot.
That's too much. Brian, this is for you.
Yeah, please, darling, let me help you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
It's not bad. I don't think it's hitting me yet. Is it hitting you? I think it's okay so far. Doesn't really taste like much. Do I like it?
Oh, God.
Uh-oh. Do I like it? Am I a weirdo? Do I like it?
I need this.
I mean, I get it's intense, but you kind of numb it out. You don't eat it like the weirdo like I'm doing.
What does it taste like?
It's like salty
ha-
floor cleaner.
Now it's a little bad. Now it's happening where I'm getting why it's not great. No, but I get it. You know, they put butter, you put it on toast, you do it however the culture, the quality, you do it how they do it in Australia, you're going to have a great time. Brian, shout out to you, my friend. We miss you, buddy. I hope you were watching this with your family. This actually is now in my mouth, and it is, as warned, bad. Well, that was good. I'm glad we wrapped it up this way, where you literally are leaving with a bad taste in your mouth.
That's so bad.
This is the worst idea.